Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. It's Sam Shamba 254. Today we have an expert in the avocado plantation here in Tarakaniti County in a place called Kambani. And at this particular moment, allow me to welcome guide of the day who is going to take us through the planting of avocados. Welcome, agronomist. At this time, you can just introduce yourself to my viewers. Then.
Yeah, thank you very much. My name is agronomist Gertrude Tabitha, and today I'll be taking you through the planting session of an avocado. And this is it's already going on, so I'll just take a quick training, and this is how we do it. So we prepare, if you are doing a pure stand, the spacing is different from a mixed farming. That is, if you want to be planting other things in between the trees, in between the avocado seedlings, and this is how I think we can start now.
Oh, maybe before you start, the agronomist, maybe what kind of variety are you aiming to plant here and why?
Yeah, so here we are doing ash avocado variety, and this is because it has been approved that it is a short maturity and it has high demand in the market, but this one is for export, so the maintenance and the inspections are very high here.
Okay, thank you. Now, when it comes to the ecological requirements, now in relation to the place that you intend to plant and the crop that you are trying to grow, what are the conditions that maybe this as avocado requires?
So first of all, we prefer a very well fertile soil. If the land is not clear, you clear it. Then we are more on conservation agriculture. We don't burn the leftovers or when you are doing the clearance, we don't burn also the debris. So for us, the land previously, as you see, it was left far off a long time. So it has regained its fertility. But there are other things that we do when planting to ensure faster growth and discourage a lot of disease infections and other pest infestations.
Okay, thank you. And maybe my viewers today, maybe some people have been asking some questions. I have been planting my trees and they don't do well. Maybe the secret you have been missing is very simple. The how you prepare the planting holes for these trees. And at this particular juncture, I want our trainer of the day, the agronomist, to take us through the preparation of planting holes for these avocados. As you can see, we're in avocado, we're in a bare farm, and we want to establish a pure stand of avocado trees.
Yeah,
For me.
so thank you. Our land, this is our pure, for us we are doing a pure stand avocado, and then we have already done our soil testing, and we understand our soil is an average in fertility, but because avocado when it is young, it needs a lot of management, and it needs a lot of nutrients to allow it to grow and adapt to a new environment. So for us, we are using, we discourage use of synthesized fertilizers. We encourage more use of manure or organic manure, which is first, before you mix it in the hole, you make a hole of 2 by 2 feet, and then you mix with 20 kgs. For us already we have mixed 20 kgs of manure. You mix it in the hole with just like a 2 spade soil. Then we've already mixed
So this one is the mixed soil that we're trying to talk about. And when you look at this one now, as per the agronomist guided me through, you can see that this soil, when we are doing the hole, you start the first, the top soil you place it apart, and then the deeper soil you place it on the other side. So when it comes to planting, you consider the top soil first. This one is the one with the manure, then because it has those microorganisms and it gives it nutrients to the plants. So maybe, madam, you can just explain to us why you have talked of this hole being 2 by 2. Why? Maybe? Why not 3 by 3 and not half by half? Maybe,
yeah. So 2 by 2 will allow the enlargement of this the root. The root 2 by 2 will allow also well spread of manure, that even watering will allow room for water correction and also mulching at the same time. And then because we are doing it off season, we need a place where we can do watering. And then maybe we should start.
yeah.
So this soil is already mixed with our decomposed manure, and then we'll put 20 liters of water after now mixing, and then we'll create another small hole, not only for the planting of the seedling, but also we also use another different organic fertilizer. We call it humic fertilizer, which is well decomposed. As you can see. It is humus. It is well decomposed. It holds water. That's why we are using it during dry season. And apart from that, it also helps as a neutralizer in case of soils that has got acidity use of a lot of fertilizers that are synthesized. So you find this one is already solving a lot of soil problems apart from diseases and pests. So for us, we are using 2 kgs according to the size of our seedlings. We can use 1 kg, but this seedling is already flowering, so it needs a lot of nutrients to be fed immediately. This one is directly releasing the nutrients, and the uptake will start immediately after watering. So if you use only manure will take some time to release nutrients, but this one, release is immediate. So there will not be chances of waiting. So it can continue also flowering. So I'll make a small hole where I will mix my fertilizers, my organic fertilizer. So we don't take away this soil because we will still use it. So I'll put all my humic fertilizer here at the top of the mixed soil with manure, as you can see. Then I will mix very well.
Maybe I can assist in mixing. I can see
Yeah, sure.
One of the the superhuman you have around.
Yeah. Thank you.
Have you asked this how you incorporate this manure, maybe this organic fertilizer with the soil? And, is that okay?
Yeah, you are doing it well. You are doing it well.
Maybe for now we just we go to the next step where we add some water.
Or maybe open it a little bit. Then we'll put the seedling.
No, you open it now?
Yeah, you open it a little bit more. That's enough. Yeah, then you will help me now. Yeah, you remove it slowly. So one thing, when we are planting, we make sure the soil holding the seedling does not go away. But if you interfere with the roots, then the uptake also will be interfered. The crop will concentrate on healing rather than taking the food. So the soil that we were taking away will be going back to the hole.
Yeah, this particular moment, maybe after now you bury the tree. Maybe what is the size maybe of the depth to ensure that the tree is buried as you do the planting.
And then now you water your crop. This time round, because it is dry season, you will do 20 liters of water. So here with me, I have 20 liters. You make sure you water it evenly, and then later we'll do mulching. So you have to make sure you have watered enough water.
And maybe for those people who are maybe new in this one, what is the purpose of mulching in the new seedlings for this one?
So when you are doing mulching, we encourage immediately mulching to reduce evaporations and also transpirations. maybe you have issues of water, you don't have enough water, you can do mulching. If you are doing it twice a week, you can reduce to one, then you'll have a minimum use of water. But the first thing when you are planting, you have to make sure at least 20 liters of water so that the soil around the seedling has got enough water at first. Then you mulch. Then now you can continue with the other management. Yeah.
Me, just as an addition from you, agronomist.
Yes.
Also, when this mulch decomposes, it releases nutrients to the soil, and then acting like it is like boosting the soil with more nutrients.
Yes, when we are doing mulching, also we don't collect any kind of leaves. We collect the leaves that can also decompose faster, free from pests, because this mulch is also remains or residues of other crops. We make sure they are not infected by any other pest or diseases, so they are free. You can also decompose very fast, so that now they don't bring any disease to the seed. And also decomposition will release new nutrients to the crop.
Maybe now, thank you for the way you have just taken us through. Now that you have planted it today, after what duration do you expect now from planting? I'm wondering that when you are planting a flowering tree.
Yeah, this kind of variety that we are using is a short cycle. So already it has got the flowers. So by 1.5 already harvesting, you will be at least 50 fruits. Yeah, of course this one will not. This one will not harvest because the crop is not able to start.
Yeah.
So maybe by 1.5 years, now the full harvesting will be starting.
Okay.
Yeah, and it is easy to manage so long as you have water, you have fertilizers, not only fertilizers but manure fertilizers. Yes.
Yeah, in my viewers, maybe.
And thank you.
Yeah, maybe thank you, agronomists, for taking us through the planting. Maybe we want to have another person who is going to take us through on the maybe how best do we control, or maybe which other way can we use to control the problems in the soil. And at this particular moment, we have another friend of mine, which is an agronomist in charge of the Tarakaniti County, who is going maybe to tell us on how do we ensure that we handle this problem of maybe in the soil. You may find that sometimes you plant your trees, you are watering it very well, but now when it comes to growth, you find that it has some problems, it's wilting, you cannot understand the problem. Maybe this uncle is going to take us through and maybe tell us maybe the problems and how we can be able to solve them. Welcome, Mr. Mjomba.
Oh yes.
Maybe you can introduce yourself to my viewers, maybe they can know you.
Oh yes, Mr. Mshamba. I say thank you for this time. My name is Patrick. I'm an agronomist. I work under an NGO or a government organization. It's just a manufacturing company, that work in manufacturing agrochemicals. They do a lot on pests. They do a lot on extension services, and the company is called by the name Osho Chemicals Company Limited.
Wow.
Where when addressing the matter on avocado, you know, avocado is a bit prone to some pests like pasture mites. Pasture mites is a bit a challenging pest, and also it's a concern with the EU companies, EU countries, where mostly when we plant as avocado, we major on exports. And currently as avocado is generating capital, whereby it's doing a lot and bringing a lot of exchange in our country. Therefore, we measure by protecting either form of residue, that is a crop, that is a chemical residue, where we try to avoid sub-rejections with our consignment. We use mostly products like organic products, where we have a variety of them. We have a product we call nibesidine. And nibesidine is more of organic, and nibesidine, it's more works on irritating. It's more working on when you spray on it, it's like washing. It's more of washing. It's more of suffocating the pests. Also, we have another product we call Oshozyme granules, where Oshozyme granules, it's help in you incorporate with the fertilizer, with the manure at the bottom of the plants, whereby Oshozyme It enables a fast release of the nutrients, and the plant absorbs the nutrients for the better recovery from the transplant
Maybe
impact.
stress. Maybe stress.
Also, with that one, we have something has been made through the neem oil, an extract whereby we use to spray on the plant at the same time when we mix that as the under the paraffin oil. You mix it with the manure. You mix it with the you mix it with other agrochemical materials if you wish to use, but with something like nibecidin, it will work very smart to control the issue. Also, with the plant conditioning material, as you have been talking about, you make material. We have also our products in Hosho where we use something we call Bracaf. Bracaf can be mixed with also them granules. In an acre, you just get. It's very cheap. It's very cheap compared to other product where you buy 2 kgs of Bracaf. You mix one with 50 kgs of fertilizer. Talk of DAP like during planting. Talk of CAN like when doing top dressing. You can mix it with Bracaf, and also the granules for 2.5 kgs and the granules, and they do a lot. They help you a lot.
Okay, my viewers, now you can you have heard this as a very contented person who is now very familiar with the content that we are trying to talk about here. Maybe you are in Tarakanidi, you are in Meru County, you are in Embu County, you are in Nyeri County, you are trying to have you experience these problems of maybe the agronomist. You don't have someone maybe you can consult, maybe the obvious issues. Maybe you can just contact us. In my YouTube channel, there you have a number that we usually share there. You can just go get the number, then copy, then you call me. Maybe you have maybe connections with the agronomist here. You have the get through now. You have the Jamba Patrick, who is in charge of Tarakanidi for in this that particular company. Maybe you are in the other issues now concerning the farming, and that this particular moment allow me to just deal with that, and then
maybe
maybe
some shamba. There's something very small we have left behind. When looking at these plants, you know there's a very challenging factor that have been distressing people, especially those plant products like tomatoes, especially those plant products like watermelon, like any other vegetable materials. There is a product, there's a disease, there's a challenge we call bacterial wilt. And you know, bacterial wilt has been the major challenge and threat to farmers, which lowers the production level to either 40 or 50%, and also it can lead to total loss. We have a product we call Enrich BHEM. Enrich BHEM, it helps in addressing on curbing the challenge, where when you use it, it will strictly help you from suffering from that bacterial wilt. And if you realize some companies who do seedling propagation, who you buy seedlings from them, when you go, especially on the pots, when you buy those seedlings from them, they talk of like Agitech, talk of like Batia nuts. They also do a lot. When you get those products from them and plant, then the other one has planted direct from the nursery bin. You hear the one who's planted from the nursery bin saying, "Whoa, why is this one doing better than the other?" Little did they know that Osho has manufactured a product we call Enrich BHEM. And Enrich BHEM, it's like a guard where the plant will never be affected by the bacterial wilt when you incorporate with it with the soil, or when watering, you can even apply it on the top of the soil, and it will really help. Like you can use for like 10 grams is just one pump. 20 liters or 15 liters, you can use it, and it will really help you. And then if you need any agronomic expertise, you want some advices, you can contact the YouTube for Sam Shamba. Sam Shamba will link you to Osho Chemical Company Limited, agronomists and expertise, technical advisors around. No payment, just call them. You come to your farm through Sam Shamba. They help you. Thank you.
Yeah. Maybe as I tell you, my viewers, this one is the only platform where you learn from the experts, and you can see, you can maybe get the content, and maybe it's come up with just take those notes now, and now just keep on watching. The next time we are coming to your channel, we are going to be talking now. Now we have now planted the management practices that maybe you need to have here too for you to get now the fruits that you have earned from the agronomist, that this one is producing a lot of fruits and it's made purposely for the export. And when you hear export, you have mando, niyo Kenya ndo tunatafuta. So when it comes to maybe management practices, let's meet in the next video. Sam Shamba, mwangazo wa mkulima.